Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today, we are doing our very last mod showcase in this mod showcase world that you have all gotten to know and love. If you look behind me, we have a couple of Brachiosaurus, and that's because today we are checking out a couple of new updates for the Jurassicraft mod. So without further ado, let's get started. This is a helicopter new vehicle. You saw how that works. Brachiosaurus has now been completely remodeled and redone. But I have loads of stuff below. I've turned it into a full-scale dinosaur research center, so let's take a look. So over here, just for the mod, I have 4 of our small carnivore skeletons laid out because I know that they're going to be handy. Professor Hamea decided to leave to pursue a career in Swedish politics. Yeah, that was interesting. Anyways, for our first set of creatures, we're going to go down into the basement. Alright, so we are down here now in the main room of our laboratory. I have a model of one of the most important dinosaurs in these updates right here. We'll check those out later. So yeah, we have a couple of animals in here. We have 3 small carnivores. So I'm just going to give you guys a little peek. Yep. So, if you all don't know, first things first, we always gotta suit up here inside the lab. So open that up. This is, of course, our suit up chamber. Walk in. We've now been equipped with regeneration. This perfect suit. This is my handling outfit. It'll protect me from dinosaur bites, and we now have a paleopad and a dart gun. If we open this chest, we'll have the rest of our useful things. We have a couple of syringes full of growth serum and some tranquilizer darts. There's nothing else in here that I will need. First things first, I must introduce you all to the mechanic of the game known as taming. If you take eggs from a cloned species, if you want, like the video, and I might do a guide to Jurassicraft cloning, but you get an egg from a cloned species, you decide its gender by selecting the heats. So we got some Sawdinochandria eggs, and use peat moss to incubate it. So I have done this with multiple different dinosaur species. So I have a load of eggs here from all of the species we're checking out today. So let's start out by making some tamed individuals. Okay, so right now we're in the most secured containment facility on planet Earth. Let's hatch these eggs. So there we go, baby Sawdinochandria. Let's do one of each species. There's a baby Herrerasaurus. And here is a baby, that's another baby Sawdinochandria. Here is a baby Procompsognathus. So they're very tiny as babies. We have some growth serum for this reason. Use growth serum. They grow. What do you think's gonna happen? So it only needs 1 per animal, but yeah. We have some adults. Since they're tamed, they won't attack each other. So all of these animals need food to survive. Small bits of meat, like beef, chicken. Check on them. You can see tamed, diurnal, carnivorous. They'll give you health, hunger, thirst, age. Dinosaurs can die of old age. So yeah, here we have a couple of dinosaurs. They're tamed, so they're not attacking me, but we're going to look at them a bit more closely in our animal research area. So in these enclosures, we have some untamed individuals of the species that we have checked out. All of them hunt, all of them can eat from feeders. None of them are herbivores. So let's start out. We're going to try to feed some Procompsognathus. So if we punch this chicken, open the gate. Maybe no, bad chicken. Go. I'll just do this. Go in. Oh no, one of them got out, and crud. So as you can see, Procompsognathus bites will give you extreme nausea and weakness, meaning that you can't hurt anything, and you can't see very well. Oh god, not again. So luckily that one's not going to climb up after us, but oh, that makes you feel funny. Since this one got out, we're going to tranquilize it, because we got a tranquilizer gun, before it can bite us anymore. I can get a proper aim. God. Okay, we'll just ignore it. So, go in here. We have some Sawdinochandria. They will attack too. They won't do very much damage. They will give you slowness, though. They are venomous, just like the Procompsognathus. So we're gonna... There we go. So we've tranked them. These are all aggressive when untamed. These are not tamed. Here we have some Ceratosaurus. which will of course attack us too. Luckily we have this resilient armor and some tranquilizer darts to protect us. Not all animals are going to be this inviting, so we're gonna quickly move through these Procompsognathus. They'll eat all kinds of food, and they're smaller animals, so a lot of them can coexist with larger animals. Alright, so now that we've taken a look at a lot of the smaller creatures in this mod, we're going to take a look at some of the larger ones. So I have myself a Jeep Wrangler right here, but let's hop in. Now we're inside the Jeep, and we're going to move down along the edge of our containment area. We're going to observe a few species. We're probably not going to go inside. So these are Ceratosaurus. They are tameable, but I do believe that they are aggressive when hungry. And this one's coming quite close. Luckily, we have this secure electric fence. Zaps you if you touch it. And while these guys are doing this, let's make them go sleepy, sleepy. Oh, come on. Sleepy, sleepy. Take your NyQuil. And there we go. So now that the assets are nice and calm, we can observe them. Male Ceratosaurus is different than females because they have a bright red head, and they can exist in groups of up to 3, I believe. They're medium carnivores. They can coexist with other medium carnivores, but large carnivores will kill them. They, of course, eat meat. They will hunt, and just like the Dilophosaurus, they are nocturnal. Though right now they're sleeping because I gave them their Dayquil. Dayquil? I guess it's Dayquil. So we're going to hop into our Jeep. We're going to move just a bit farther along the edge here. Hopefully this one won't try to attack me. Alright, so we're just going to drive down. Oh, nope. We've already made the Dilophosaurus aggressive. So these are, of course, the Dilophosaurus. They have a very reinforced glass, so they are very nice and secure in there. But I have annoyed them, so they're moving their frills. Now, if you're familiar with the mod, you can recognize that these animals have now been retextured. The frills are much wider, they're much taller, and much more accurate to the films, and I guess in real life too. So yeah, these are contained, but if they weren't contained, I'll just go up here so I can demonstrate. I have secure armor. If they weren't tamed, they'd come out and they'd do this. They can, of course, spit venom due to the viper DNA that's been used in them. So yeah, they'll affect us with blindness, which is going to be good for their hunting strategy, but we're nice and safe. Alright, so our enclosure to the left also holds some significant entities, but I'm going to wait until I'm not under the influence of the Dilophosaurus venom to keep moving. Alright, so this big boisterous enclosure holds a very, very dangerous entity inside of it, but we're going to get into that later. But inside of this enclosure, we have a much, much more tame entity. Of course, can be tamed. These are untamed individuals, and since it is not daytime, they're asleep right now, which hopefully means it is safe to go inside. As long as we don't touch them, that'll wake them up. So if I scan them with the paleopad, these are diurnal, sleepy, carnivorous. These are the Herrerasaurus. So as far as I can tell, there aren't differences between genders, but these are also medium carnivores, just like the Ceratosaurus living up there. So if I punch it, it'll wake up, and we can move. Let's move. Let's move out. Okay. Okay, didn't follow us out. So yeah, there's the Herrerasaurus. They're all waking up to try to kill me. And if you look, they have some very interesting features. They have blue tongues, which reminds me a lot of a blue-tongued skink, one of which I do actually have. There might be a picture right here of my blue-tongued skink Delta. But yeah, these are very, very, very beautiful dinosaurs. They're based off the Jurassic Park video game, the Telltale one. And yeah, they're very cool looking. Some of my favorites. I love my Triassic dinosaurs. But without further ado, let's move on to the next part of this laboratory tour. We are next going to be looking at the Herbivore paddock. Alright, so back in the lab, we are going to once again descend below. Our armor is still holding up. Our animal wrangling armor, we're going to close that behind us. And this is the most advanced, the most scientifically advanced animal paddock on planet Earth. So we're going to grab our Jeep, we're going to drive through, it'll close behind us for good security measure. And in here, we have a load of brand new herbivorous species that we have kept. They're in here. First of which, we have two individuals right here. Stegosaurus. The one on the right is a female. You can tell because she is much bigger than the one on the left, which is a male. Aside from that, there are no differences. These dinosaurs are easily tamed, and even when untamed, they are not aggressive unless they are provoked. However, they are very, very dangerous, so do not provoke them. These are also specialists, which means that they can eat plants that are toxic to other dinosaurs. So, we're going to hop back into our Jeep. We're going to keep driving through this huge herbivore paddock. We're going to witness our next creature added to the mod. This is the Jurassicraft. They're tame, small animals. Drysaurs, not aggressive, even when untamed. All the dinosaurs have very unique animations. With the Hypsilophodon, they will jump around. You can see, yep, there we go. You can see them doing it right now. Now that we've taken a look at the pretty little Drysaurus, let's take a look at their statistics. The Drysaurus altus was a small, skittish ornithopod from the late Jurassic period in North America. With long legs and a slender build, it's a terrifically agile creature. Always on the lookout for predators, Drysaurus is able to outmaneuver most threats posed to it. Despite being an herbivore, it possessed a mouthful of self-sharpening teeth, making it highly effective at shrubbery decimation. So yes, there we go. A little herd of these Drysaurus, which eventually, when they add Hypsilophodon into the mod, will go well with these. I do believe that these are based off the Jurassic Park novel, which I've only read once, but that was a very good novel. I recommend it to anybody who likes reading books, who likes science, anything. Okay. Our last new herbivore, hailing from the underrated but still not very good Jurassic Park 3. These are the Herrerasaurus. We have plenty in here. There are some over there. So these are hadrosaurs, similar to the Parasaurolophus. The females are this lime green color. The males are a bright yellow. They have crests on top, and they will dash just like the Gallimimus. They will run away from large predators like the Tyrannosaurus and the next animal that we'll be getting to. So yeah, they're very, very nice herbivores to have in your park. I'd recommend keeping them with something like Parasaurolophus. And it's starting to rain. Alright, let's move out of this herbivore enclosure. The fences should theoretically hold up, but I have to check on our last animal of the showcase, make sure that the rain doesn't affect it too much. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last level of security, keeping this animal in. This is a highly dangerous animal. It is untamable, it cannot imprint on any of its owners, and it is a deadly, massive carnivore. You ready? Let's go in. So this right here is the Spinosaurus, hailing from Jurassic Park 3. They have the exact same stats as the Tyrannosaurus Rex, but are even bigger than them. They do not roar, and you can see their bill. This one's trying to hide from me in the trees. They can kill you in one hit, so do not try to mess with these. This one is having some trouble because of my armor, but as you can see, they move the same speed as the player and are very aggressive no matter what. So we're gonna, oh no, Tranquilizer's not working on it. So we are going to try to leave. You can see that they will not stop chasing you. They will not stop chasing other herbivores. These are massive untamable carnivores, and they will not get along with anything else. And I'm wearing full diamond armor with protection, and you can already see how much damage it did to me in a few hits. So this is the Spinosaurus. We are not going back in there. But you've gotten a good view of the last new animal added to Jurassicraft. Ladies and gentlemen, all you people who watch this video, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I do plenty of Minecraft content, Minecraft dinosaurs content, Bed Wars, all this stuff. And tell me in the comments below which creature in this mod you liked the most. I'd love to hear your input on it. Thank you so much for watching. I am so happy that Jurassicraft is finally being updated, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.